This is the L2C Media Network. And live from the Fred McLeod Sports Desk at the Tom O'Neill Studios in Jackson, this is Steve's Sporty Balls. Sports Final with Comedy. I'm Harry von Stuttgart, and as always, our broadcast is presented to you by the fun folks at the L2C Media Network. Now, with the stories, the scores, the details, the headlines, and everything else from a wild and newsworthy day in sports, here's our host, and wait till you see his new look. Oh boy. Here's Steve. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Good evening. Welcome to the broadcast. Such as it is. Actually, it's a pretty good show, and we do our to entertain you. As you all know, my mom had a stroke. Her left side is paralyzed. So yesterday, I have been inundated with phone calls, and she can respond. She does speak, but her right side is still functioning. Yeah, I think it's, yeah. Yeah. Her right side, she's eating, she's talking, she understands things, she's coherent. They are going to put her in a rehabilitation center that used to be a former hospital. It is very good, and I tell you, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but with her having vaginal dementia, they're going to do everything in their power to help her get back to where she can still be with me. Anyway, just want to give you updates. As soon as I will be visiting her tomorrow. I'm going to have a friend take me to the local hospital here so I can visit her. Boy, is she going to be surprised when she sees what I got under this hat, under this toque. But I want to thank everybody in Comicsgate for their thoughts, their prayers, and their vibes, the good vibes and the positive vibes. I am having somewhat of a hard time, but with friends like friends like Mandy Summers, Peter Gilmore, Wyatt Holiday, Dark Gift Comics, Charlie's London, with people like John Malin, that Umbrella guy, everyone involved in Comicsgate. If I mention them all, we'll be on here for 2 hours. Fizz Giggity, Piper, my friends on Facebook, my friends on Twitter. I love y'all. To my extended family, Angie, Jay, Annie, Yuki, and Chrissy, thank you. It's going to be not easy, but we're going to continue to do what we're doing here tonight. And I just want to say thank you. Please keep the prayers, the good vibes going. My mom's going to need them, and I'm going to need them especially. And with that said, with that done, it is time to fill it out. A little surprise. I got a couple of them. First one, you might wonder what's underneath my Cyberfrog hat. I should mention EVS. And some friends of mine on Instagram, TikTok. It's going to be a very hard few weeks. I was going to go to Blood Bash on Saturday and do maybe a stream or two from there. I still haven't decided if I'm going or not, but there's a lot of things I got to do here. But I know I need a break, and I need to do something to just prevent myself from beating myself up. I know this isn't the way we should start a show, but I feel like maybe I should do a little talk. And I just want to say that for those of you who have parents, give them a hug tonight. Tell them you love them. And if they ask, why are you giving them such a hug? Just tell them because. So there you go. And now, as you know, I bought me some. Let's see. Do I have it here? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hopefully, this is my other thing. That is the. Let me see here. Do I have it? Ah, there it is. And I did tell you that I did buy some shears. And I got to clean these. Yep, I've had these since I think May or June. Nice little shears. I got to clean them and water them down and power up. And I said that one day I am going to cut my hair. I have a friend, Yuki, that volunteered to do it, but she's had some medical issues as well. So I thought for her, I would attempt to do it myself. You know what? I did last night. And after the after our show last night, I had done about a third of it. So after our show last night, I decided that I'm going to do all of it. I should have done it with the 2-meter cutting instrument, but I had 1.5 meter. So I gave myself the ultimate military buzz cut. And I know I went a little too far. I should have went 2.0 or maybe a 3, but well, as they say, la la, not bad, huh? Now there's still maybe a couple little Charlies here, but not bad for my first attempt at cutting my own hair. I may have missed a few spots, but that's okay. It's not bad when you look at it. It's going to take a while for it to grow back, but it will grow back. So, how do you like it, guys? Nice little cut here, cut there. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad if I say so myself, and I do. I know I got to trim the mustache, and I gave myself a little goatee. So I'm going to trim the stash when we go off the air tonight. But I just thought I'd give you a little update on things and try as I may to make sense of this world. By the way, to the truckers, let's get on to what I like to do, what everybody loves to see me do, and that's get you to the sports world. Yes, it's time to show my sporty balls. Yes, indeed. And we're even going to do some the usual Olympic medal count stuff. So, in the words of certain former referee, Judge Mills Lane, it's get her on. And so we will, folks. We got the hardwood. That's right. Time now for the NBA. Right time for our scores. The NBA, National Basketball Association. And we got, well, I won't say a full house. We got half a card. And as always, our scores are presented, almost said sponsored. They are presented by Caesar Sportsbook, who reminds you in a most friendly way that we are all Caesars, but even Caesars know their limits. And if you need a little help, if you need to talk to somebody to tell you when to say when, please do the best thing you can do, and that is, bear with me here, that is to call the that is to, of course, call the fine folks at the National Gambling. Are we sure? I know we're slowly but surely falling earthward here. So if you have a little gambling problem, you need a little help, contact the fine folks just go to the gambling hotline, the National Gambling Hotline, I should say. I had the script with me, so please. There's contact. Now I got it. Okay. We're presented to you by Caesar Sportsbook. Remember, we are all Caesars, but even Caesars know their limits. And if you need help with a gambling problem, contact the National Council on Problem Gambling at this number, 1-800-522-4700. That's 1-800-522-4700, 24 hours a day. They help because they care. All right. Let's get to the NBA scores, and we have two games still in the running, and both are in the third quarter. 2:52 remaining in the third quarter. The Phoenix Suns lead the defending NBA champion Milwaukee Bucks 87-73. Okay, about less than 13 seconds left to play. Now we quickly get an update just like that. Anyway, we got a quick update. And I need to soften the light up a bit. Thank you. We got a quick update on the Knicks and Warriors end of three. It is the New York Knicks over the Golden State Warriors 88-82. Yes, indeed. How fun it is. Errant bell, but that is okay. That's 2 errant bells. Want to go for 3? Okay, some final scores. Memphis Grizzlies over the Detroit Pistons 132-107. Washington Wizards over the Brooklyn Nets by 113-112. Miami Heat over the New Orleans Pelicans 112-97. The Toronto Raptors beat the Houston Rockets 139-120. The Dallas Mavericks over the LA Clippers 112-105. And there is the NBA scoreboard for the thy and do. All right, let's bring up the NCAA scores. Yes, it's college basketball. We also got some college football for you. So here we go. The NCAA women are oop-a-da-boot. I'm going to put you right there. So there we go. And let's give it to you. Shallst we? We shallst. Okay, number 1 ranked South Carolina beat up Kentucky 59-50. Amy Hayes, my good friend, will probably be has probably screamed deeply for UK. The University of Kentucky is her team. Can we lower that down just a bit? Thank you. 59-50 final score, South Kakalaki over Kentucky. Michigan State over 4th-ranked Michigan, 63-57. 5th-ranked North Carolina State in overtime beat Boston College, 85-78. Virginia Tech over 11th-ranked Georgia Tech, 73-63. 13th-ranked Tennessee over Missouri, because Missouri loves company, 76-62. 14th-ranked LSU over 17th-ranked Georgia, 73-67. 18th-ranked Notre Dame over Miami, 69-53. 19th-ranked Florida, 73-64 winner over Mississippi State. 20th-ranked Brigham Young University over Pepperdine, 102-53. 21st-ranked Ohio State over Nebraska, 80-70. And 23rd-ranked North Kakalaki over Pittsburgh, 64-54. 3rd-ranked Louisville and Virginia. Well, Louisville got the win as Virginia decided to forfeit the game. So there are the ladies. There's your scores for the ladies. And we're not falling for that usual trick. So we just might have to. Oh, brother. There you go. There we go. And once again, we fell for it, didn't we? Yes. Yes, we did. We always fall for that. Oh, boy. Okay. Grr. Okay, let's get out of that one. And let's, there we go. Let's kick over to the men. Yes. Yes, let's go to the men now. I know. We got a little lighting issue. Okay, let's go to the NCAA men's scoreboard. Number 2 ranked Gonzaga, an 89-51 winner over Pacific. Michigan handled number 3 ranked Purdue with a Little Dance, 82-58. Fourth-ranked Arizona beat Washington State 72-60. Seventh-ranked Duke over Clemson, 82-64. 22nd-ranked St. Mary over San Diego, 86-57. And 23rd-ranked Murray State over Tennessee State, 73-62. We go from there. That's right, we go from there. And we go to the we go to the NBA's G League. No, not GB News. We go to the G League. That's right, the G League. Better name than what they had before, which was Raul. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, let's get to scores and then we'll do some more talking. Okay, let's get to all the scores that we got here for Thursday. And those are College Park Skyhawks over the Westchester Knicks, 123-118. Iowa Wolves over the Memphis Hustle, 111-106. The Delaware Bluecoats over the Fort Wayne Mad Ants, 134-121. Rio Grande Valley Vipers over the Austin Spurs, 139-127. And the Maine Celtics over the Wisconsin Herd, 121 to 117. And with about 2:50 remaining in the game, it is the Santa Cruz Warriors over the South Bay Lakers, 108-98. Ooh, lucky us. And that is it for our basketball segment. Let's now tap dance over to... No, I got to trim my beard upwards. Got to trim the stash. Let's go now from the hardwood to the hard synthetic fake ice. It's NHL hockey time, so let's get on with it. And everything is final, which means we got some 3 stars from Molson. So here we go. Carolina Hurricanes over the Boston Bruins. In fact, so over, they didn't even score. Hurricanes 6, Bruins nothing. And it was a hurricane sweep for the Molson 3 stars. Let's give them to you. Anderson had 34 saves for Carolina. Au had 2 goals for Carolina. And Taravanian for Carolina had 3 assists. Columbus Blue Jackets in overtime beat the Sabres of Boston 4-3. Voracek for Columbus, 1 goal, 1 assist. Dahlin for Buffalo, 1 goal. And Tuch for Buffalo, 1 goal. Pittsburgh Penguins blanked the Ottawa Senators 2-0. Maybe the Senators got stuck with the truck protest. One can only hope. Murray for Ottawa, 42 saves. DeSmith for Pittsburgh, 26 saves. And Carter for Pittsburgh, 1 goal. Washington Capitals over the Canadiens de Montreal, 5-2. Snively for Washington, 2 goals, 1 assist. Suzuki let the good times roll for Montreal with 1 assist. Anderson for Montreal also had 1 assist. The New Jersey Devils didn't wear the blue dress on. Didn't have the blue dress on when they beat the St. Louis Blues. Oh, don't you just love when we do stuff like that? 7-4 final score. Hischeiser for New Jersey, 2 goals, 1 assist. Shine for St. Louis, 2 goals. And Sharangovich for New Jersey, 1 goal and 2 assists. And we got 2 more scores. The Colorado Avalanche have beaten the two-time Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning 3-2. Toes for Colorado, 1 goal, 1 assist. Nishkuzen for Colorado, 1 goal. And Point for Tampa Bay, 1 goal, 1 assist. And the Calgary Flames over the Toronto Maple Leafs, 5-2. Markstrom for Calgary, 46 saves. Backlund for Calgary, 2 assists. And Anderson for Calgary, 1 goal and 1 assist. Ain't that grand? Yes, it is. We're done with the NHL, but that doesn't mean we're done with hockey in general. No, sir. We have hockey, men's and women's collegiate action to talk about. At least we hope so. Let's get everything situated and tell you that only one division had a couple of games. That was the Atlantic Hockey Conference. AIC over Army 5-1. Sacred Heart over Bentley 5-3. We have done that. Let us see the ladies. Yes, no game scheduled for the ladies, so we hop that and bring you some minor league action as we take you to the American Hockey League, the AHL. Let's bark and howl over the scoreboard. Okay, only one game to talk about this Thursday. It was the Grand Rapids Griffins beating the Iowa Wild in overtime 4-3. So we're done with the AHL. How about the Big O, as in the Ontario Hockey League? And we had full scores, did we not? Yes, we did. 4 games. Hopefully we got all 4 games. Not a one got postponed. But here we go. 4 games in the OHL, and they are Erie over Owen Sound 5-3. North Bay over Niagara 7-1. I'm pausing, and I like it. Peterborough over Ottawa 4-1, and Windsor over Saginaw 4-1. There we go on that level. So let's get you over to where the fun really begins, and that is minor league hockey. But before we do that, we have a public service to do, and that is very simple, to tell you what's up on Nick Ricada's stream tonight. If just happens to have a stream tonight. And he does. Yay. Yes, that's right. He has a stream tonight. It is either on the regular Ricada Law. Let's see. Do we have a Ricada Law stream tonight? Let's see. Do we have it, or is he going on Twitch tonight? Well, he says he's got something brewing tonight. If I were you, I'd look him up on his Twitch stream, because I don't think he's got a thing. Can we do a check, guys, on the birdie? Yeah, let's check the birdie. Yep, let's check the birdie. Let's check the birdie. Oh, yeah, let's check the birdie. We're going to check the birdie right now. And give us a few moments here. You sure that's how he spells it? Well, if it isn't how he spells it. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And we are trying desperately to find the one-man gang, otherwise known as Ricada Law. If we can find him, we know where we're at. Okay. No, we want. There we go. Oh. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that was 5 hours ago, so I don't think he's got a stream tonight. Maybe he does. I don't know what's going on, but okay. No Ricada Law tonight. Finally. No Ricada Law tonight. No Lost Blaine Interwebs tonight. Hopefully he will be on the air tomorrow night. Midnight Eastern, 11 Central. See what happens when you miss a meeting. with your lovely little producers. Yes. Okay, let us proceed from that to the rest of our little showgram here. And we go to the Echo, formerly the East Coast Hockey League. It's still the East Coast Hockey League, but they prefer to be using their initials, ECHL, or as I call them, Echo. Okay, let's rock this puppy because we got a lot to do. I think we may have some media bites. And yes, we will make fun of the 5 tarnished rings. So let's see here. You is kidding. Do we have anything for the 10th? Yeah, only one game in the 10th. And that is Allen Americans beat Kansas City by a score of 3-1. And that is the Echo. There we go. Boom. Welcome to Echo Vision. Yes, okay, we go from the Echo to the Southern Professional Hockey League. And that is, of course, known as the Spiel. Let's give you a little spiel. Let's good. We got some game. Let's give it to you tonight. Peoria Rivermen over in the Knoxville Ice Bears, 3-2. Ice Bears really love Knoxville. And that's all we have for tonight. My golly, Jim Bobs. Okay, one more. We press the buttons, we get good. If we press them too fast, we go speedingly off the cliff. What happens if I turn off the tally here? There we go. I'll try to get the main light to work. There we go. All right. Let's go to the Federal Prospects Hockey League, or the FIPL as I like to call it. The FIPL is the nipple every night and day. Hey. Okay, let's go to the scores of the FIPL, not the schedule. I want the scores. Thank you. Scores, please. Scores. Yes, we want scores. Only one game played tonight. Danbury beat Watertown by a score of 4-0. So there you go. And with that endeth our hockey segment. If there are any games that remain, we will bring you updates as we roll along. And I mean, we roll along here on this program. I want to remind you that this Monday night at 10 p.m., well, actually, we're going to do it this way. Sunday afternoon at 5 p.m., we're going to do a test stream on my Twitch channel. And we're going to see if everything is working well, working properly. And we can have some guests join us audially via Skype. If everything works, then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you can catch me on my Twitch channel from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. I might change the start time, though, to like 9:30 to 11. But I think for right now, it's going to be 10 to 11 p.m. And if it's good, if we get a lot of you to join us, because we're going to extend our L2C brand. We got podcast, and we're going to do some Twitch. Monday is going to be the entertainment news. Wednesday, we'll talk pro wrestling right after AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite on TBS. And Friday night, that's potpourri. That's whatever's on our mind. We will talk about it for an hour or an hour and a half. That has yet to be determined. But we're going to have some fun. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights. Join me on Twitch. That's let me go to my Twitch button here. Boop. And let me see if I can go to my canal. Hey. And give you my channel. Please join me on my Twitch channel, which is, of course, Steve Back, SteveBax, 1964. And I think that's the whole little Merrimack there. Okay, there you go. All right, we have done the hockey. We'll, as we said, we'll update you on everything that is hockey related, even some hockey news as well. But right now, we got some joy, Raptor kitties. Are you ready for this? Oh, this is fun. We got a load of media reportage for you. So let's get to it here. Boom. On Thursday, which was tonight, the Brooklyn Nets sent James Harden to the Philadelphia 76ers in a blockbuster trade, which we'll talk to you more about on our headlines into detail segment. Thursday also saw the draft for the NBA All-Star teams, which took place on a pregame show on TNT with LeBron James of the Los Angeles Lakers and Kevin Durant of the Brooklyn Nets as the selecting captains. And with only Harden and Utah Jazz forward Rudy Gobert left as potential selections, Durant, well, he offered quite the explanation for why he was choosing Gobert, which led to James covering his face to hide his laughter. It's certainly not unprecedented for there to be some personal grudges and rivalries amongst NBA stars. Heck, half of The Last Dance was discussing Michael Jordan's various rivalries against his contemporaries. But it is funny to see some of that happen in real time, and specifically to see it with an all-star game draft on the same day as the NBA trade deadline. And a big part of the humor here came from James's reaction to Durant's comments. Oops. So you're probably asking yourself, hey, who's going to be in it? Well, we're going to tell you right after we do our little entertainment thing. Also, something that wasn't exactly, let's go with this. But we remind you, this could have a spoiler. We could issue a spoiler alert. We're not getting it right now, but as you know, Friday night's Rampage was taped following Dynamite Wednesday night. So here we go. Typos happen, but one from AEW wrestler Charlotte Renegade has presented a much different meaning in trying to promote her sister Robin's match on AEW Rampage Friday on TNT. Charlotte produced a tweet of lick some ass versus the kick some ass she presumably meant, excusez-moi. Oops. In fact, this is what she said in her tweet, quote, "Go watch my twin lick some ass on Rampage on Friday night at AEW on TNT." That's Friday night, 10 o'clock for those of you that care. But her twin sister tweeted Friday night on at AEW Rampage, "I step in the ring with AEW Women's Champion at Rio Britt Baker. Set that appointment now, boo. Time to get your teeth knocked in." Charlotte did later offer an apology and an explanation. She tweeted out, quote, what had happened was, oops, I meant to say kick. My bad, and the laughing emoji. Autocorrect is rough. I'm sorry, sis. And Robin, her twin sister, said, "Girl, I love you, Goofy." I wonder if she loves goofy guys. You never know. Anyway. Alrighty. Now, the initial tweet would presumably lead to a much different content rating for AEW Rampage, but Charlotte has clarified she only meant to say kick some ass. So that's all anyone tuning in should expect. At any rate, it was a very funny autocorrect. I should know because sometimes, I tweet something out and the autocorrect has a little problem with it, and then I get a little problem with it as well. Now, Let's see. Let's give you a looky-loo at the Super Bowl 56 broadcast primer. Mini glasses. Let's see. Super Bowl 56 at SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles. Rams taking on the Bengals. It will be on NBC. And those of you who rather not hear Al Michaels but would like to hear and learn Spanish the cool way by watching the Super Bowl on Telemundo, you may do so. Game commentators for NBC, Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, sideline reporters, Michelle Tafoya. This will be her last one, and Catherine Tappan. Let's see. Rules analyst Terry McCauley. This is the 11th Super Bowl assignment for Michaels. He is tied for the most with Pat Summerall. This is the 5th for both Collinsworth and Tafoya, and the 1st for Tappan and McCauley. NBC will debut a new NFL graphics package, Scoreboard, for Super Bowl 56. And the broadcasters for Telemundo, Edgar Lopez and Rene Giraldo. Now, that'll be for the secondary audio program known as SAP. They will be separate from the Telemundo broadcast, which will have some other folks. Super Bowl pre-show, which starts at 9 a.m. in the morning. Actually, it starts at noon Eastern. Why don't they just wait till about, say, 4:30 to do pregame shows? Main set will be Mike Tirico, Drew Brees, Tony Dungy, Rodney Harrison, Santa Monica Pier, Maria Taylor, and Chris Sims. And on the field, Jacques Collinsworth and Rodney Harrison. Insiders will be Mike Florio, who got something a little wrong this morning that we're going to talk about and discuss. Peter King and from a business network that I've never heard of before, Steve Kornacki. Correspondents Michael Hawley, Michael Smith, and Kid Hoover. Special guests Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Rutledge Wood. Tirico will host the pregame show and the Lombardi presentation. Meanwhile, Taylor will present halftime performance and host the postgame coverage on both NBC and Peacock. Now, for Telemundo, separate from the SAP, Carlos Marcullo Ramirez and Jorge Andres. The pregame show, Miguel Gerwitz, Ana Jirka, Karim Mendiburo, Rolando Canto, and the great Andres Cantor. Telemundo will present the first over-the-air Spanish-language Super Bowl broadcast. That is somewhat a little inaccurate because they did, I do believe, the last NBC produced Super Bowl. I do believe. I may be wrong, but this will be their second Super Bowl broadcast. Now, their Super Bowl Sunday broadcast schedule: Fiesta Super Bowl Ncaa con Telemundo, 2 p.m. Telemundo Super Bowl pregame at 5. Rams Bengals 6, kickoff for 6:40. Super Bowl Extra and the post game at 10:45. Live stream for those of you that love it. Go to NBC Sports, Peacock, NFL, Telemundo Deportes, and Yahoo. The NBC Super Bowl Sunday broadcast schedule for those who'd like to set your DVRs accordingly. It begins with the road to the Super Bowl from NFL Films at noon, the Super Bowl 56 pre-show at 1, the Rams Bengals at 6, kickoff 6:40, the football Hollywood-themed opening featuring Halle Berry, or as they like to call her now, Cleopatra. Watch the Caesars Sportsbook commercials. You will know why. National Anthem performed by Mickey Guyton. America the Beautiful performed by Jean Echo. Lift Every Voice and Sing will be performed by Mary Mary with the Youth Orchestra of Los Angeles. Halftime show will be performed by Dr. Dre, Eminem, Snoop Dogg. There's a question mark on that. Mary J. Blige and Kendrick Lamar. The post show at 10:15 approximate time. Lombardi Trophy presentation, and then with their adioses, they will have primetime coverage of the Olympics from Beijing following. And I think the closing ceremonies will be next Monday. On radio, Westwood One carries it with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Kevin Harlan, Kurt Warner, Mike Golick, Laura Oakman on the sidelines, and Gene Steratore. Rules analyst pregame will be Scott Graham, Willie McGinnis, Terrell Davis, Ian Rappaport, Mike Golick, Kurt Warner, and their broadcast on Westwood 1 will be the preview at 2, Insider at 3, pre-show at 4, Super Bowl at 5. And on the Spanish radio broadcast, that'll be on the Intravision Network, Sirius Channel 138, Sirius XM app Channel 964, Ricardo Celis and Tony Nunez. National Spanish radio broadcast, pregame show on Facebook. Rams Home Radio, for Espanol, Troy Santiago, Ricardo Lopez. For English, J.B. Long, Maurice Jones-Drew, and DeMarco Farr. For the Bengals, it will be done by Dan Howard and David Lapham. Yes, David Lapham. What does that think? Thank you. Super Bowl international-wise, ESPN will provide the international feed with Steve Levy, Brian Greasy, Louis Riddick, and Lisa Salter. This will only be available in Australia and New Zealand. The cable network broadcast schedules NFL Network from Los Angeles, which is their home base. Game day morning at 9, Super Bowl's greatest commercials 5:30, Super Bowl Game Center 6:30 with the audio from Westwood 1. Game day final at 10 and the encore at 3 a.m. And ESPN's introduction from Los Angeles. Sports Center at 8, postseason NFL countdown 10 a.m. Regular NFL countdown 10:30, Sports Center with Scott Van Pelt at 11:30. All post-game coverage begins right after the NBC broadcast concludes, which means ours will be somewhat about 12:15, 12:30 in the morning. So we will have a rather minuscule condensed version of the broadcast. So there you go. We're going about 5 minutes over, so because of my explanation. So a needle pulling thread. Let's get back to more dabble doobing dobby dooby 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 doo. And there we go. Let's see. ESPN is working on a Bill Walton 30 for 30. Dear Lord. Let's see. Amazon is going to try to thread the needle to land both Al Michaels and Troy Aikman. Oh, dear Lord. ESPN Plus subscriptions increased to 21.3 million, up 76% from last year. Let's see. Kari Champion and Jamel Hill are back. They are back on semi-television. They'll be on the streaming network CNN Plus. They will host a weekly CNN Plus series. And that is it for our media upper levels. Let's get over to what we also do for this wildness, and that is our headlines. Let's give you, of course, the NBA All-Star Draft. So if we've got them, let's go for the round one starters. And they are for Team LeBron, Giannis Antetokounmpo for the Bucks, Durant, Joel Embiid for the 76ers. Team LeBron picked Stephon Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Team Durant, Ja Morant for the Memphis Grizzlies. Team LeBron picked DeMar DeRozan for the Chicago Bulls. Team Durant, Jason Tatum, Boston Celtics. Team LeBron, Nikola Jokic, Denver Nuggets. Team Durant, Trae Young, Atlanta Hawks, and they also got Andrew Wiggins from Golden State Warriors. Here are your reserves. Notice, no Detroit Pistons Ooh. For the reserves, Durant had Devin Booker of the Phoenix Suns, LeBron, Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. Durant picked then Karl Anthony Towns from the Timberwolves. Team LeBron, Darius Garland for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Team Durant, Zach LaVine, Chicago Bulls. Team LeBron, Chris Paul, Phoenix Suns. Team Durant, DeJounte Murray of the San Antonio Spurs. Team LeBron picked Jimmy Butler, Miami Heat. Team Durant, Chris Middleton of the Milwaukee Bucks. Donovan Mitchell went to Team LeBron from the Utah Jazz. Team Durant got LaMelo Ball and probably his father. For the Charlotte Hornets, Team LeBron, Fred VanVleet from the Toronto Raptors. Team Durant, Rudy Gobert, Utah Jazz. And Team LeBron got James Harden from Philadelphia 76ers. There you go. I'm just going to say this. This is going to be a good game. Watch it on TNT. All right. And we're talking big bombshells. Well, it was to be a it was a big humongoid trade. We just gotta find it here. Before we do, we gotta talk a little bit about this one. The Los Angeles Lakers didn't do anything to upgrade or alter, though they had or alter their roster prior to the trade deadline yesterday, Thursday, because happy Friday. Even though they had the opportunity to, the Houston Rockets were willing to guard John Wall for Lakers guard Russell Westbrook, should say troubled Laker guard Russell Westbrook. But it didn't happen as long as the Lakers also included a future first-round pick. The Lakers declined the deal as they didn't want to part with the pick, according to Chris Haynes of Yahoo.com. The pick would have been in the 2027 NBA draft. Now, while first-round picks are very valuable when you have a guy like LeBron James still playing at the level that he's been at this season, by the way, he's been nominated for Worst Actor in a Lousy Film by the Razzies. Congratulations, LeBron, who will probably win that award by a landslide. Congratulations. You'll get your first movie award of your life. Another all-star in Anthony Davis. You kind of have to go all in as an organization, even if it costs you a future first-round pick. If the Lakers thought that substituting Wall for Westbrook would make them better, then not making the move over the pick would be a questionable decision at the least. I will never know how much Wall would have improved the Lakers, if any at all, but the argument could certainly be made that the Lakers should have pulled the trigger. Westbrook clearly isn't working out well with LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and the rest of LA's roster. And as a result, he has turned into some of the worst basketball of his career this season. The Lakers are struggling too. They currently sit 9th in the West with a 26-30 record and don't look like a legitimate contender at all. Shaking things up probably wouldn't have been a bad idea. Now the Lakers' only path to improvement, other than internally, is the buyout market, which will only get you so far, especially with cap. Wall and Westbrook were already traded for each other once before, as the Rockets sent Westbrook to the Wizards for Wall and a 2023 protected first-round pick in 2020. Time will tell if not swapping them again is something that the Lakers would come to regret. Okay, let's pop with the big trade. And here we go. The Brooklyn Nets traded James Harden and Paul Millsap to Philadelphia 76ers for Ben Simmons. Hey, the story has a happy ending, we hope. Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, and 2 first-round picks, according to Adrian the Bull Wojnarowski. Harden, as part of the deal, will opt into his $43.3 million player option next season, per the Athletics' Shams Sharina and Stadium cable network. The deal was officially announced Thursday night with Nets GM Sean Marks offering the following comments on the trade. Quote, "We are thrilled to welcome Ben, Seth, Andre, and their families to Brooklyn. Ben is an all NBA and all defensive player with elite playmaking abilities, while Seth has proven to consistently be one of the league's best three-point shooters, and Andre has been one of the league's top rebounders for the last decade. Together, the three will enhance our core by providing versatility and depth on both ends of the floor while better balancing our roster. Philadelphia's interest in Harden extends back to last season when his former general manager Daryl Morey attempted to acquire him from their former employer, the Houston Rockets. He failed then, but finally managed to land his man the second time around. Harden reportedly preferred the Nets to the 76ers when he requested the trade in 2021, but his experience in Brooklyn was rocky from the start. This season, Brooklyn has struggled with Irving joining the team only as a part-time player, and Durant and Joe Harris also missing time due to injury, with Harden, who missed Brooklyn's last three games, was set to sit again Thursday night with hamstring tightness and reportedly wanted a trade to Philadelphia specifically. Eligible for free agency in the offseason, reportedly frustrated with Irving's part-time status, the Nets moved quickly to secure as much value as they possibly could given the unfortunate circumstances. Now, what about this four-team trade that has, well, most everyone talking? Well, we're going to talk about it right now. 15 months later, Sacramento Kings got their man after the failed Bogdanovich sign and trade that eventually resulted in a league investigation and the Milwaukee Bucks losing their 2022 second-round pick. Dante DiVincenzo is finally heading to Sacramento in a deal at the 2022 NBA trade deadline. The Kings will reportedly acquire the 25-year-old wing in a four-team trade. I will send 22-year-old big man Marvin Bagley III to the Detroit Pistons. Lots of luck. DiVincenzo and Bagley were selected 17th and 2nd, respectively, in the 2018 draft, and both will be restricted free agents in July. Now, ESPN first reported that DiVincenzo is going to Sacramento. The Athletic first reported that Bagley is going to Detroit. Now, the deal was officially announced on Thursday night. And here's how it all shook out. The Kings received DiVincenzo from Milwaukee, Josh Jackson from Detroit, Trey Lyles from Detroit. Pistons received Bagley from Sacramento. The Clippers will receive Rodney Hood from Milwaukee, Semi Ojeleye from Milwaukee. The Bucks received Serge Ibaka from Los Angeles and two second-round picks and cash. Detroit's trading the two second-round picks per James Edwards III of The Athletic and Omari Sankofa II of the Detroit Free Press. Now, the grade's very simple. CBSSports.com gives Sacramento Kings an A+. I give them an A-. The Milwaukee Bucks, I agree with CBS. I give them a B as well. The Detroit Pistons get a B-. I sort of give them a B, and that's generous. And the Clippers, about a C. So there you go. That's our NBA little shemento-foo. Shemento-foo-foo. Fa-foo, 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 foo-foo. And we are going in extra time, so everyone just cheerski. Okay, let's see if we can't break the bank. And boomerama, boomerama, boom, boom. Let's get to the medal. Let's get to the medals. It's time for our Olympic, for our 5 tarnished rings report. And let's get rid of that and go to our 5 tarnished rings report. We avoid legal for that statement. We have some big news. And apparently the Russian Olympic Committee may have a big problem. That's right. The team's figure skating competition wrapped up on Tuesday at the Beijing Olympics, but none of the athletes involved have been given medals yet. According to reports, the medal ceremony was delayed because 15-year-old skater Kamila Valieva, competing for the Russian Olympic Committee, tested positive for a prohibited substance. According to Russian newspaper RBC Sport, a sample taken back in December from a member of the six-person Russian team tested positive for trimetazine. Trimetazine is a drug that typically is used to treat people with a heart condition called angina. But the substance is also on the World Anti-Doping Agency's banned substances list. Now, the IOC still hasn't officially named what athletes are being mentioned in this case, according to Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Zakharova, despite multiple reports stating it is Valieva. The medal ceremony, without explanation, was pulled from the Olympic schedule Tuesday. The U.S. finished in second place, while Japan is set to receive the bronze medal, but now everything is on hold. Yes. Shall we? Time now for the Beijing medal count. And what a difference a day makes. Let's go top to bottom. Austria has 4 gold, 6 silver, 4 bronze for 14 total. Norway in second, 5, 3, and 4 for 12. Canada in third, 1, 4, and 7 for 12. Russian Olympic Committee, 2, 3, and 6 for 11. The U.S. in fifth with 4, 5, and 1 for 10. 6 is Germany with 6, 3, 0 for 9 medals. Netherlands 4, 3, and 1. That'll be 8 medals. Italy 2, 4, 2 for 8. Japan 2, 2, 4 for 8. Sweden 4, 1, 2 with 7 medals total. Switzerland 2, 0, and 5 for 7 totals. China 3, 3, and 0 for 6. France 1, 5, and 0 for 6. Slovenia 2, 1, and 2 for 5. Australia 1, 1, 1. 1 gold, 1 silver, 1 bronze for 3. Finland yet to win a gold, but got 1 silver and 2 bronze for 3. South Korea has 1 gold and 1 bronze for 2 medals. Czech Republic, same deal, gold and bronze for 2. Hungary, 2 bronzes for 2. New Zealand has 1 gold, as does Slovakia for 1 medal. Spain and Belarus both have 1 silver each for 1. Poland and Latvia have 1 bronze each. So there you go. So, folks, there you are. Happy landings. There are your Olympic winners right there. By the way, Nathan Chen skated to Olympic gold, and he did good. I will say this, he did good. Okay, we have got to buck time here, and we've only got like 2 segments remaining. Before we do, I want to personally thank Charlie's London. I'm not going to show if you saw my Twitter, I finally got the book. Before we go to our last 2 segments, finally got Charlie's London comic in tribute and salute to Charlie Chaplin. There you go. Also, and I love the envelope. I know we have a stationary camera. So I love the fact that I'm going to keep the envelope because here's why. I love this. I think we got it on camera there. Oops. Can we thank you. Whoa, whoa, hi there. Oh, hi there, feature film lovers. Anyway, there you go. A nice little stamp right there. Give me a moment. I will hoist the mainsail. There we go. Whew. Oh boy, killed my arm. Haven't seen my cat. So she didn't escape, did she? I'll find her quickly, but right now, can we? Thank you. Light the lamp. Oh boy, that's a little too much light of the lamp. There we go. It's just there. We'll just keep it like this for now. There we are. Has not been my day. Anyway, let's do this, and let's close that. We'll just do a few little scores, and then we'll end it here. In the Premier League, Liverpool beat Leicester City 2-0. Arsenal beat Wolverhampton 1-0. In Scottish Women's Premier League, it was Glasgow over Celtic 2-0. Okay, let's get to. I know we're getting fast count here, folks. Let's get to live sport, and then I'll show the other stuff I got from Charlie's London. Okay, there we go. Zap this, and okay, here we go. Let's go to basketball and the EuroLeague from Europe. Alba Berlin over Zenit Petersburg, 76-67. Zalgiris Kaunas over Monaco, 83-82. In overtime, it was Olympiacos 87, Anadolu Efes 85, Maccabi Tel Aviv 84, CSKA Moscow 75, Olimpia Milano 89, Baskonia 78. And we just hit the button wrong. In Swedish hockey, Leskens over Örebro 4-2. And in the World Hockey Olympic Games, Finland defeated Slovakia, Canada 6-2. Canada defeated Germany 5-1. USA blanked China 8-0. And the Russian Olympic Committee leads Denmark 1-0 as we break in. Right now, the Olympic Games women's hockey. It is USA and Czech Republic in the playoffs, tied at 1. And that is going to wrap that up. Time does not allow us a moment, but I'm going to make some time. I've got to find my little girl, my little Uno. So give me a few moments. Uno! Uno, there you are. Oh, you scared me, little one. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, you scared me, little girl. You okay? Is there something wrong? Ooh. Oh my God. You've been hurt. You're hurt. Here, you just be with me, okay? My little girl. My little Uno. My little girl. I love her. Okay. Okay, let me show you the other thing here. The other fun-filled gift I got from Charlie's London. Being a backer, etc. There you go. Some cards, a mini book, and a little painting, a little artwork right there. And speaking of artwork, Statistical Zero. I am got to tell you, the guy really is a complete and utter. This guy, this artist is truly fantastic. Stat Zero, as I call him, did a wonderful job. And I can't wait for the sequel to Charlie's London Book 2. I plan to back and perk this one. I plan to back and perk the second book. It is fan-damn-tastic. Okay, we are out of time, and I want to thank you all very much. Hope you like the new look. It's going to grow on me, and it'll probably grow out on me pretty soon. But I want to thank you all very much for tuning in and watching us. I am Steve Baxley, and I thank you. I am the Baxman, Cuckoo Kachoo. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We're back tomorrow at 11:35 p.m. with our Friday show. Until then, this has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. You've been watching the only show that dares to be different, that dares to be normal, because we're not normal, we're very different, and we have a talking tire. Bell tire, bell tire, bell tire, bell tire, bell tire, bell tire. That's right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Good night from the Fred McLeod Sports Desk here at the Tom O'Neill Studios, otherwise known as my home here in Jackson. Thank you, everybody. Good night, and we'll see you tomorrow night.